wasn't really going to God. I wasn't looking to Him for direction. I was just kind of doing my own thing, and He was pretty much letting me do my own thing. And
I was apprehensive about going to church because I didn't want to feel like a hypocrite, like to myself, because I'd spent all those years just kind of doing it my own way.
As far as us dealing with each other and our emotional stability and really just any sort of path that we were walking down with God, it wasn't there.
I felt like I was stopped in my faith walk. Like I felt like I knew about God, and I didn't know what was the next step to take.
because I've always kind of been the person who I don't try to ask for help.
I've had a lot of guilt. I've had a lot of self-doubt, self-worth issues.
I've battled self-mutilation. I am a cutter.
It was a snowstorm in February that the phone call came.
I was just hollow, hooked on benzos, and just pills.
And it was my mom at the hospital, and she said, "It looks like your dad has cancer."
She told me she wanted a divorce.
Eventually hit rock bottom. Eventually I was talking to Charlie. He was talking about MainStreet and everything that was going on with it, and it kind of sparked my attention.
Something came over me in the midst of all that, a calmness. I didn't feel afraid, and I didn't feel alone.
Jeremy was talking about jumping into this lake to symbolize you're gonna join 100% all the way in.
And on Sunday when I heard the message, and I don't know, I just felt like I so badly needed to be cleaned.
And I just felt like the Holy Spirit was compelling me to get back.
Things that Jeremy would preach actually related to things that I was struggling with.
I feel so much like I volunteered to be baptized. I feel like God kind of kicked me into the lake like 6 months ago, and I finally just got there now.
So there's people jumping off the dock.
I felt so weighed down. Like it actually just felt like pressure on my body.
I just felt really compelled to jump. So I got up and I just ran down the dock before I could change my mind, and I jumped in.
The Chris from, however long ago that would have really had trouble trying to live this life, we're just gonna, flood him out of there.
I don't think there's any person on this earth that could have taken the despair, the fear, the panic, the terror out of me, that came from God.
One thing led to another, and I started feeling happier.
Like the message from God that I've received is there's nothing that you can do that would make me love you less. My family tell me that they've seen me for the first time in 5 years, and it feels so good. God has just made me alive again.
Even in your darkest hour, maybe in your darkest hour, that's when God shows Himself.
All these years kind of doing my own thing, and now I don't want to do that anymore.